Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Mic'd Up Bros. We're so happy you're joining us this week. We are going to have so much fun with a look back at what was this past weekend's big, big Disney convention, excuse me, D23 out in Anaheim. A lot of great things announced, and with us, we're not just movies and stuff. We also like the theme parks and stuff. So we figured it would be a great time to talk about that, considering there's just a whole bunch of movie and park news been released. So figured we'd talk about that. So let's get introductions out of the way and get the party started. My name is Aaron.
I am Mark.
And I am Robert, aka Robbie.
Okay,
How y'all doing today?
I was waiting, dude. You left us hanging there. I thought you were waiting for us to fill that in, or
It was kind of a mixture of both.
mixture of both. Okay.
Oh, I would have filled it in.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
no. So y'all doing okay?
Peachy Keen.
Peachy
It's
keen.
hotter than you know what in Florida.
I tell you, man, I got in the car today, and the car was the temperature in the car was 102. Got halfway home, and it was 104.
That sounds, I work from home, but Erica said she got in the car. She said her car was reading 115.
Yeah. By the time I got home, I was medium well. It was rough.
Early for the dad jokes.
Hey, you know what? I'm
Drop them where you can.
drop them while I can. I'm like a ninja. I slide them in as often as possible. You'll never see them coming. Anywho,
All right.
so
Uh,
let's go. But before I want to clarify something before we jump into our D23 discussion. Earlier this week, I posted a reel on our socials about the worms, the bowl of super worms that my wife feeds her bearded lizard. For the record, I actually recorded that video that I used for the reel like 5 days before I posted it, and had no clue. And when I recorded it, I didn't notice the escapee underneath the bowl. No clue he was there till I edited the video 5 days later to post. And I was like, oh. So I went in and looked for him. He was gone. Come to find out, my wife saw it, and she goes, "Did you catch the thing?" And I go, "Well, funny story about that. I was kind of recorded that earlier this week, and when I recorded it, didn't notice it was there." And she goes, "Okay, so that must have been the one I found out of the bowl and ended up feeding to the lizard." I'm like, "Okay, he's caught. I don't have to keep hunting."
what do they turn into? Nothing? Not like a
Nothing.
butterfly?
No, they don't turn. Now the smaller ones that my daughter that they feed to Kaylin's leopard gecko, those will turn into beetles. Oh yeah, yeah.
A
Yeah.
worm turns into a beetle?
It turns into a beetle. It's a little, I forget what they call them, but this is
Mark, I'm glad me and you only have dogs.
I like my dogs. I
I ain't
prefer my dogs. I don't mess with the lizards. That's Kaylin and Shannon's domain. The only thing I do for the lizards is pick up their food. That's it.
I don't like when I get a random text from Mark with the picture of the bearded dragon. I don't Were you holding it, Mark? I don't remember. Were you holding it
No.
or no?
Oh, no.
Yeah. And he goes, "Your BFF." And I'm like, because Shannon and Aaron know that I do not like I won't touch them.
You won't touch them.
I will not touch them.
He
Nope.
reminds you too much of ET.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Well, that's a discussion for
And,
another day. So
we when Mark does a movie review on that one,
there
I
you go.
will not be here for that.
No, you'll put on your earbuds and just look around, not listen.
Better believe it.
So,
Better
well,
believe it.
let's go ahead and start talking about some D23 there. D23 happened back this past weekend, the 14th of August through the 16th out in Anaheim at the convention Anaheim Convention Center. If y'all are not familiar with D23, this is a massive Disney convention that happens. I want to say it's every other year. It's not every year. It's every other year. Um, and it just has this huge energy around it. It's just, if you're a Disney fan, you want to go to D23. The cosplay, the announcements, the celebrities, the Disney stars. I mean, they're all there. It has gotten bigger and bigger each year. And this year in Anaheim, they had no hesitation in what they decided to roll out. Matter of fact, the announcements they made during D23 were honestly larger than anything they released at San Diego Comic Con weeks before. So this was just a huge to do on their end, and not just uh, for Disney parks, but we're talking about movies announcements. We're talking about TV, Disney Plus TV announcements, Pixar announcements, as well as the park announcements as well, and Lucasfilm updates, all kinds of stuff. A ton of announcements made through D23, and we want to hit on some of the highlights there. And I know we're going to talk about the Doomsday trailer here in a little bit. I want to start off with the parks though, because we we've all been to the parks. And I know Robbie still has his annual pass and goes frequently, as you've seen in some of our reels. But they took some of the announcements they've already made and they've expanded on them, including the announcements for Magic Kingdom with Villains Land, which is being built, and the Cars area, which is now Piston Peak National Park.
So, if anything that they announce, that is the one thing that I am beyond excited about out of everything, all the movies, everything. I'm a big, I mean, obviously Cars, because I've got four boys and they've all liked Cars. JJ was watching Cars yesterday. And that came out, when did it come out? 2006, 2004, 5, 6?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Because I know it was before Jacob was born, because I bought all, I don't know if Mark remembers, but I bought all the McDonald's Happy Meals cars that they had and put them on my desk. And if I go through the toys, I could probably find two for sure. The I'm forgetting his name. It's not Romeo. He bounces or whatever. Um, anyway, one of the main characters.
Cars came out in 2006.
Yeah, 2006. Yeah, because it was before we had kids,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, I'm buying all these Happy Meal toys now, and I probably should have kept some. Or anyway, and I've been to Disneyland and rode the Radiator Springs Cars ride there, which is like Test Track here in Florida, but 1,000,000 times better. Well, I wish that they could bring that here, and I understand why they can't, just because it's going to be a lot more money. But they'd spend a lot more, and they already have technically Test Track here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm really excited, and if you go on and you look at I got a lot of my stuff from a lot of the Instagram people,
Yeah,
the influencers, and because they got up close to the model and they were showing the different things of like the model of what the land's supposed to be, and it's just, I think one or two restaurants, Miss Fritters, the big bus from the last movie.
Yeah.
They're going to have something like a restaurant with her, I believe. Then they're going to have two rides, I believe, and one of them's like a Jeep ride, I think, from my understanding.
They're going to
Uh,
have Cars Ridge Run Rally
that's what it Ridge Run Rally.
with off-road suspension vehicles, and Miss Fritter's Daredevil Spin Along.
Yeah, which is kind of like
Sounds like
Tomater's. It's like Tomater's. His riding Disney California. That's what I've heard, which is also kind of like Alien, Alien Saucer, Alien Saucer spin at Hollywood Studios.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's kind of like that same concept. So I mean, anybody really can ride it, type thing. So, but yeah, I'm excited about that. Mark, anything you want to add about the parks? I know there's one thing you might be excited about,
Which is?
and you probably don't know yet. I don't know if Aaron knows this or if it's on his list.
I don't go to the parks anymore, so I haven't followed the park news. Unless it's like a major headline. So
You're talking about the
I don't make
announcement.
Robert Marcano money.
The announcement from the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh,
Harrison,
Robert Downey.
Harrison Ford.
Oh, I don't care about here.
That was
No,
my
Robert
next.
Downey made an announcement too.
What? No, this is we're doing parks, right?
This is for a park.
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
they because they did announce an expansion to the Avengers area in
Adventures
California.
Campus in California.
Yes.
Okay.
They're
Robert
expanding
Downey's
that.
putting on the suit again and filming new
Exactly.
stuff exclusively for that.
Yes.
Yes, that's a big deal.
The Iron Man suit?
Yes.
Wow.
So
I
that's
missed that. Okay.
happening for California with
Wow.
a new ride. So that's coming.
Oh.
That was announced. What Robbie's referring to is the expansion, is the update expansion for Disney's Animal Kingdom, where they just tore down Dinosaur World and all that. Or they're turning into Tropical Americas, which will include a new ride called Indiana Jones and the Myth of the Jade Serpent, featuring a brand new Harrison Ford animatronic.
That's his likeness.
Yes, it looks.
That's his likeness. Yeah.
And he's like 85, so the movement should be great.
Well, I don't know.
They'll
That's the
de-age
thing.
him,
It didn't say. It didn't say, but it's definitely his like. I mean, it could be the young Indiana Jones.
They'll
Which
probably do someone young and incorporate
Yeah.
his likeness onto that actor.
Exactly.
I mean, hopefully.
Then they're doing an Fiesta de Encanto boat ride with the original voice cast from Encanto. And they're doing El Carrusel de los Animalitos, which is basically Animal Carousel. So, and those are animal carousels. Actually, if you look at it, they're actually animals from the Disney movies. Like one of them's Timon, Pumbaa, and animals like that from all the different Disney movies. So you'll have that coming. They also announced an update to Expedition Everest. They are restoring the fully mechanical Yeti animatronic to the roller coaster. So that will be coming as well.
And the graphic looks very scary compared to what it is now. So, and I heard people talk about that too. Are they keeping the same? Are they keeping the same Yeti look, or are they doing a new Yeti? Because this one looks terrifying.
Yeah,
I mean,
the pictures, the design concept art. Thank you.
Yeah.
It looks terribly frightening. So I'll be interested to see how that looks when it rolls out. Couple other things they hit on, and we're just talking mainly about the Florida parks because that's where we are.
The better of
the bigger.
Better.
The Carousel of Progress was supposed to reopen spring of 2027. And they did announce the final scene of Carousel of Progress is being redone and everything. And they've brought in Bryan Cranston and Jamie Lee Curtis to do voices for the mother and the father in that final 1980 scene. So that will be interesting.
That will be.
Then, of course, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
I was going to say, then Epcot got some big announcements with the update to Spaceship Earth. They're redesigning that ride and kind of changing the concept. Then, of course, they are revamping Journey into Imagination and bringing back Dreamfinder to join Figment on the ride. So that I know that made a lot of Epcot fans happy. So
I don't know how I feel about both of those, to be honest with you. I don't know the Figment story enough other than I just know the ride. I
yeah,
probably watched the movie, so I don't know what the Dreamfinder guy is about.
was there a movie?
I don't have no idea. I don't know if there's a movie or if there's a I don't know. Is there a movie?
I don't think there. I think it's just a character in the park. When they first opened Epcot, Dreamfinder was with Figment in the park, and he was a meet and greet.
Okay.
You also had him on the ride as part of the ride. Then when they revamped it and they added Eric Idle, they Dreamfinder went away. So I think this is revamping to
Bringing
be
it
more
back.
similar to new, but similar to the original classic park theme there. So,
And
but
then
yeah,
I don't know how I feel about the Spaceship Earth being renovated. If
yeah,
they do it well, it'll be great. I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
I like it the way it is.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
That's the problem with a lot of the because Fallon and I used to love going to Disney, and the next time I go to if we go, I ain't gonna recognize the parks because they're
You won't.
always
Always
they're
updating.
always updating, and you miss what was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, there's always some things that are better left untouched. I honestly, personally, Spaceship Earth, Carousel of Progress, Hall of Presidents, those are ones I would like, leave them alone. But I don't know. So, but we do have one more park to talk about, and that's Hollywood Studios. And that is getting probably a huge makeover with Monsteropolis, which of course is the Monsters Inc. world that's going to be built there. It will be featuring a suspended door coaster, Glob Theater, and a Harryhausen's restaurant, all with new music by Randy Newman.
wow, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
New music. Wow.
Yeah. So Randy did the music for all the Toy Stories for Monsters Inc.
Yep.
So this is a big to do to bring him back in for more music. And honestly, this suspended door coaster, this is something that's been talked about since Monsters Inc. was released. Fans have been talking about this would make a great coaster. And we're finally getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I sent you guys. I think through Instagram and saying that when the movie first came out, because Disney, what was it? They already were tearing down stuff at Animal Kingdom to make Pandora Land when I forget what's the name of that movie.
Pandora, Avatar.
Avatar, thank you.
Oh.
Avatar. I still haven't even seen the second one, but I mean, they were already making the land before the movie even came out into theaters. So I was like, when they showed that scene in the movie, I'm like, this would be an amazing ride. And what the concept video, because I don't know if it's really art or if they still call it art, where they have you loading into where it's the first Disney ever your legs are suspended roller coaster.
Yeah.
And you're basically attached to a door, and you get moved over, and it's gonna just like the movie, it's gonna shoot you up 40 feet in the air, and then it's gonna take off. And so, Mark, no,
I don't want to lose my legs.
well, Aaron's not. I know.
I'm not a
Are you
roller
not
coaster fan.
I know Aaron's not a roller coaster fan. You're not a roller
I
coaster
was
fan?
as a kid, but as I got older, I've watched too many specials and seen too many things, and I'm not having that happen to me.
Listen, I absolutely love roller coasters. I love a good roller
Right.
coaster. Obviously, this one's not going to go upside down because
We
of
all
the
know
way
that.
well, you're right. I don't know that. But usually suspended ones don't go upside down unless they're like, well, I guess it would be. I mean, it possibly could. I don't know. But this one just looks from the concept video and the art that they released looks to be fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you heard this, Aaron, but I think the coaster's supposed to be finished in 28, like summer of 28 or even later. But they have decided to open Monsters Land, I guess if you could say land, next year. I
Yeah.
think before summertime.
Yeah.
And they had the Pizza Rizzo was the pizza place that was across from the
Muppets.
Muppets Theater, which I don't think they're just revamping that theater. It seems like if they're
Yeah.
doing the Slime Theater
Yeah. Glob Theater.
or Glob Theater, Slime, but it seems like they're not tearing any of that stuff down, which I thought they would,
Well, I
but
think
they're not
they're remodeling it and repurposing
redoing
it.
it. Yes.
Because I think that's where Harryhausen's restaurant's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
The Glob
Yep.
Theater right
Which is
there.
a pizza, which I think is a pizza restaurant. And so they're gonna, from my understanding, they're bringing another pizza restaurant. And I think what will be cool is since they're, because I just assumed that they were tearing down stuff. And I don't look at, people post aerial shots, stuff like that. I don't really look for those. When I see them, I see them.
Yeah.
But there was, I'll like to see the Easter eggs from the Muppets because I know
Mhm.
there's going to be Easter
Oh,
eggs
of course.
on the building, you know, um, throughout that building. I mean, there just has to be. It might be Monsters Inc. themed,
Yeah.
but it'll definitely be nod to Muppets, which Disney Imagineers do. I think they do an amazing job with that. So
Oh, they will. They will. And it'll be great when they finally, and all this is, nothing anytime soon. I think the earliest you're looking at anything is 2027 for Animal Kingdom and part of Hollywood Studios.
right.
No ETA on Epcot. Everything in the Magic Kingdom, Carousel Progress 2027 spring, Pistons Peak National Park 2029, and Villains Land 2030.
2029. Jeez.
So we got some time before a lot of these details come out. Um, but it'll be fun when it does. But along with the park, we got a whole slew of movie announcements. Um,
A ton.
Disney Pixar announcements, got a lot of live action and Marvel Studio announcements. Um, I'm just going
Star
to
Wars.
Star Wars announcements. I'm just going to run through. I'm going to start with the Disney animated and Pixar slate, run through that real quick. Then we'll jump into the Marvel and the live action stuff, which I know we'll spend a lot more time on. So we have a new Pixar movie called Ghost Market. The teaser was unveiled for the movie. It's a hidden magical world where ghosts barter and trade, coming in early 2028. Official concept art was revealed, including showing new hero suits and villain silhouettes for the upcoming Incredibles 3, which is to be determined on a release date. Viva Life is a Party, aka Coco 2, shows an older Miguel in the concept art 2029. We have Gato, which is going to be a new animated feature coming in 2027. Um, a, a Bluey movie coming August of 27. Frozen 3 coming with returning cast Kristen Bell, Idina Menzel, Josh Gad. Matter of fact, Josh Gad even took the stage and sang one of the songs from the new movie about. I don't know if you remember the joke in the one song from Frozen 2 where he mentions Samantha. he writes a whole song about Samantha in this new movie. And apparently Samantha is a real character in the new movie and becomes Olaf's love interest.
Oh my
From what
gosh.
I'm hearing from people that were there.
Okay.
New Ice Age movie, February of 2027, Ice Age Boiling Point. Um,
Which
and
I did not know that was a Disney movie, to be honest with you.
Well, it wasn't
it's not, it
originally.
was a Fox movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Disney bought Fox.
Because that
that's what I thought.
remained dormant for a long time. So this is kind of like a big deal for fans of that
Yeah.
franchise.
Oh
Correct.
yeah. I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
I hope it is too, because the Ice Age movies were good.
They were.
And the two that actually surprised me out of the Disney Pixar movies was one, they are doing a sequel to the live action Lilo and Stitch.
That one made a bunch of money though.
It did. It did. So
It was okay though.
I haven't seen it
Money
yet.
talks,
I need
though,
to
bro.
watch it.
I thought it. Did you see it, Mark?
Not yet. I want to though.
It was
I think
okay.
it's on Disney
But it
Plus.
made over
isn't
$1 billion, so of course it's going to make movie.
Yeah.
Make
Wow.
sequel.
Yeah. So it comes out May 26th of 28.
I will say from what I've heard on that though, and this will be refreshing because it's kind of getting old, the stale of just the live action remake shot for shot.
Yeah.
That sequel is supposed to be kind of like new ideas.
Yeah. It's
Like
not going
it's
to be
not
like
going to
the
incorporate us. It's
animated.
not going to be like a direct sequel from the cartoons.
Right.
They may bring in some character. I think they're bringing in a
They're bringing in Angel.
love it. They're bringing in characters, but it's supposed to be a new story for a change.
Yeah.
So that'll be refreshing.
It's supposed to is the teaser that I saw, and I don't know if y'all saw it. Was there's like a second Stitch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
but
pink.
it's a pink one and it's a
From the
girl.
cartoon.
It's Angel.
Oh, is she from
That's
the
it.
art? See,
Yeah.
see, I didn't watch. I'm not a Stitch fan. I'm sorry.
Well, no,
Okay,
no, I
let
learned this
know.
from since D23 who that was.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
See, I've known who it was because Avery loves Lilo and Stitch, and she has a stuffed
Oh, yeah.
angel in her room. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
I've known who Angel is.
So you,
But the other one that surprised me, and this one came totally out of left field when it comes to animated movie announcements, the Simpsons movie, the sequel,
That's been rumored for a while.
totally out of left field. No clue this was even on anybody's radar.
This to me, and I forget what they said when it's supposed to come out.
September
Dash-
27.
When this year?
September of 27.
Okay,
2027.
that needs to be like that. Which the first movie should have begin. That should be like the final chapter of the Simpsons saga. Go out on a high by releasing the movie.
Well, yeah, they're in what, their 37th, 38th season?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had an unprecedented run.
I mean, it'll be. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, but still knowing that it's been on for almost as long as I've been alive, that's a pretty cool big deal. So it'll be a sad day when it goes off the air. But
never seen a single episode.
I don't remember the last person that's said, "Hey, did you watch The Simpsons last night?" So I think it needs to go out with a bang.
Yeah, that's true.
When did Disney buy Fox?
A couple of years ago.
That was a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
It was before they did the Wolverine and or Deadpool Wolverine movie.
That's how they got the franchise, the rights for the 20th Fox, like
Oh, so then they bought it years ago.
within the last 10.
It's less than that.
I said within.
Yeah, it had to be within. Within the last 4 or 5 years.
It's gotta be 4 or 5 years. Okay,
at least, at the most 3 or 5, because they bought it and immediately went in production on Deadpool Wolverine.
Okay.
So, because it wasn't that long after, because they wanted it, and that's how they got it, and that's.
I wonder, and I know this is off topic, but I wonder if that's why Jet stopped doing their Sunday Fun Day on Fox.
No. He does not. They did not purchase Disney or Fox TV stations. They purchased 20th Century Fox, the movie studio.
Oh, the movie studio.
March 2019.
So that long ago.
Yeah.
Wow, that was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
7 years ago. Wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
so it's been a while. But that's why you have all of, if you go on Disney Plus, you have all the original X-Men movies and stuff on there now. It's because Disney now owns the rights to those, which is now why we're getting the X-Men in a new movie and in Doomsday coming
Valid.
up, which kind of is the perfect segue into the live action Marvel Studio discussion. So
Woohoo!
look at that. How did that go? So they did a lot of announcements here as well
There
when it
was a
comes.
lot. I'll say there was a lot more hype and positivity coming out of D23 with Marvel
Yes,
than Comic Con. The only thing I remember from Comic Con is Ryan Reynolds' suit.
yes, yeah,
The D23,
and
there's
Jean
so
Grey.
many announcements that I remember. And even though the trailer came out with the ticket, I mean, all that's connected in my opinion because that was like last weekend was like a good weekend for announcements for Doomsday.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And as we roll into these live action things, there are just a few basic announcements that they made that I just want to get out of the way so we could spend our time in this Marvel discussion. They announced Percy Jackson and Olympian season 3 coming out November of this year. They announced that John Favreau is directing a live action or a hybrid live action animation series centered around Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which will come out in 2027. They did some things about, or some introductions and discussion about Tangled, the live action Tangled movie coming out
Another one, yeah.
March of 2028. Um, they announced that the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is coming to Disney Plus September 2nd. And so they're skipping, because I heard rumors they were possibly putting it on Netflix, but nope, it's coming straight to Disney Plus.
How did that
So
do?
good for there. It did not do well. Let me phrase that. Let me back that up. It made its money, but it did not make the money that Disney wanted it to make. And
It's
it
not gonna.
actually,
It's not gonna make Marvel money. It's not
no,
gonna make Superman, Spider-Man money.
but it's also the lowest grossing Star Wars movie that they've made, period, of all time.
Even over Rogue One and Han Solo?
It Han Solo
Oh
beat it.
yeah, it barely made any. It did. It barely made when you factor in production and stuff. Did this one take a loss?
I don't think it took a loss.
Because it
It
did. It just doubled the budget, but the budget that doesn't the box office. That's just the box office. It doesn't include marketing and all that.
They didn't do a lot of marketing for it though.
What's the number?
The budget was 165. The box office was 345.
Yeah,
I mean, they made money.
they did make money, but they didn't make it. They didn't make what they consider Star Wars money,
Right.
um, and it they
I
don't
said that
count it
before.
as a.
I think they waited too long for this and releasing it. They shot themselves in the foot with the release of this one.
They did. They did. So
Unfortunately.
yeah, unfortunately, and but hopefully,
But I'm as a Star Wars fan, I'm sure you guys love seeing it on the big
oh, I
screen.
had a blast
Just as
seeing
an
it on the
outside
screen.
It's a
viewer,
good movie.
season
I
one
liked
came
it.
out, and I just think they waited too long to
Yeah,
release this.
absolutely, they certainly did. So that's a discussion for another time. We could go on forever on that.
Yeah.
But that was announced. They did announce that season 2 of the Ahsoka series will premiere January 20th of 2027, and they released a teaser trailer for that, which was wow, incredible. And I have a Star Wars podcast that talk about that one on which we are going to do, but so I will refrain from too much Star Wars talk here. Then they started the Marvel announcements. We got a new Disney Plus series announced called Vision Quest.
Yeah.
Of course, this is continuing the story of Vision and everything that we started with in WandaVision, and so forth. This will actually is coming out this year, October 14th. Paul Bettany's reprising his role as Vision, and James Spader is reprising his role as Ultron.
Which there's a lot of well, I don't care because I like James Spader to begin with,
Yeah.
but because they're saving money by not putting him in the Ultron suit full time.
Yes.
Just like you're seeing Paul Bettany in his human vision form
Yeah,
and not the Vision suit all the time because it costs money.
funny.
But hearing James's voice, I'm still excited to have him part of the show.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great. And every time I see clips from like well, what's his current TV show that he's on? Spader has
Blacklist.
Blacklist. Every time I see clips from Blacklist, I'm like, man, I just hear all I'm seeing is Ultron. So this is going to be fun. I'm actually looking forward to this because WandaVision, I did enjoy that.
I did too.
Um, so it'd be interesting to see. We did get some more detail on the X-Men film. It's untitled as of yet, still no release date, but we kind of got a full cast or a
Finally,
core cast, I should say. Of course, Sadie Sink as Jean Grey. Kit Connor will play Cyclops. Samara Weaving, Emma Frost. Indy Navarrete Rogue, Maya Boyd Storm. Christopher Abbott will play Professor X. And Adam Driver, aka Kylo Ren from Star Wars, will be playing Mr. Sinister slash Nathaniel Milbury.
which they're going a different route. They didn't bring in Wolverine because if you bring in Wolverine, it's all about Wolverine. But the
Exactly.
star of the X-Men are the stars themselves. You got a bunch of relatively unknowns, except for a couple names out there. And you have a new villain for a change instead of focusing on Magneto with Adam Driver. So it should be a good, refreshing take.
Yes, it should be. I'm looking forward to that because I enjoyed the first X-Men movies. Those were fun.
Absolutely.
And I was never an X-Men comic book fan because I grew up overseas. I didn't have access to them. So the movies I enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to that. But then the big thing that happened at D23 and the thing Mark's been chomping at the bit to talk about, the Avengers Doomsday trailer was released, the second trailer, as well as they had some guests on the stage with Robert Downey Jr. And Chris Evans and Haley Atwell actually
That was nice to
there.
see. I gotta say, after Endgame, because I love the publicity for Endgame,
Mhm.
you had the entire cast everywhere, and Downey and Evans together were just great. And then you're like, oh man, so haven't even though there was hype or not hype, but controversy about why is that they're just bringing Downey back and this is just a cash grab. But if you see watching these trailers, Downey's nailing it, and just seeing them on stage together.
Mhm.
I'm all about it because I love seeing Robert Downey and Chris Evans together.
I tell you, it's gonna be this. I was talking to a friend of mine about this trailer and about the Ahsoka trailer they released. I'm like, these two trailers got me so hyped. I am now actually nervous that I will be disappointed with what
Oh,
I'm seeing. And it's I hope not, and I pray I'm wrong, but the more
so
hyped I get, the better chance I have at being disappointed. So I'm hoping it doesn't go that route. I just have to temper my expectations.
this trailer finally, so this trailer was just about the same length as the first one, a couple weeks ago, less than 2 minutes, but you get your first good look, and he looks great as Doctor Doom.
Yes.
Very faithful, but just he looks very menacing, and just his eye, even though it's just down his eyes, but it's very well done on the suit and hearing his voice, very menacing. Hearing Sue Storm talk at the beginning about he clearly comes from their world, the Fantastic Four's world, and then the events of what is supposed to be of why Steve Rogers is back. Apparently, something with the incursions happened and messed up Doctor Doom's life, and that's why Steve Rogers. And just how menacing, and if you notice when you watch the trailers, this is what did they say this was supposed to be like a 3 hour movie or a 3 hour plus movie?
Yeah.
Okay. They've only focused on two or three specific
Scenes.
scenes or areas. That's it. There is so much more to that we haven't even seen yet. We've seen some characters, and that's been fun. Channing Tatum from the Deadpool Wolverine, he's been featured a couple times.
Yeah, he's coming back as
Um,
Gambit.
in this one, having Pedro Pascal pleading with Doom, was a good, and then Thor still trying to attack. with
The Stonebreaker.
Stormbreaker, and he just basically throws it away, and hell answers to me. I mean, just the more I don't really want to see much more. Like, take my money already. But just from what the very careful marketing that they've done releasing this, I think has been in their benefit.
Mhm.
And Robert, if you remember, when we went and saw it,
Technically they've already taken your money.
I was going to say they have 40 taken money.
Didn't you buy our tickets?
well, yeah, and Fallon.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
if you remember
Okay.
if you guys remember after Infinity War, there was this was hard for Disney and Marvel, but they did not release the official trailer. I'm sorry, the official title for months.
Yeah.
Everything was a kept secret, and it was you got it with the leaks. I mean, Disney had people like on lockdown with that, and there's got to be the same kind of hype going into this one. And then God for Secret Wars next year. I really hope because there's all these speculations. They did do another cast announcement. What?
Exactly 4 months from tonight.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly 4 months from tonight.
They
We'll be
did
seeing.
another cast announcement, but other than that, it's just been speculation. I can't wait. And of course, the cast announcement, which again they had fun with, and I'm okay with them doing it this way, is Hugh Jackman coming back along with Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
Yes.
So out of 3.5 hour movie, we've seen
4 minutes.
maybe 4 minutes, right? So
I also did the 30-second clips back in January or
I mean,
February,
sometimes those don't even make it in. Sometimes those are just clips, right?
but it's still footage that you've seen.
Yeah, right. So
Because sometimes
with
the trailers, yeah, you're right. Because if you remember Infinity War, they had that ending shot with Hulk running with them. That shot was just for the trailer.
Yes.
So
with
some
it
of these are
being
misleading.
with it being 4 months until excuse me until the movie comes out, are we due for one more trailer?
I guarantee if they're smart and they play this right, it'll be at the after the credits of the re-release of Endgame.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
is when? September?
The last weekend of September, 25th. Tickets haven't gone on sale yet, but I forget
Okay.
what they already announced the title. I think it's Endgame Encore or something like that, or I
Yeah.
forget what it's called. It's supposed to be like 7 to 10 minutes of new footage, and even the post-credits scene is supposed to have new footage that leads directly into Doomsday.
What's that? September
After that movie
25th?
ends and the Avengers or whoever will be back, that's when you play the new trailer.
Honestly,
Keep it offline, get people into the thing. They've done it before. Do it again for like 2 weeks at least.
well, calm down. I don't know about the keep it offline.
That's how you get people into the theater
Yeah.
to see it.
Well,
That's how they make their money.
yeah.
I mean,
It'll be like
valid.
I think they'll add something in as a post credit scene, which will tie into it directly, and that will be their teaser or whatever, because that's the end of September, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So
25th.
you will have TV spots that will start popping up closer you get. You'll have your 30
After that,
second
yeah.
TV spots, but it would not surprise me if something popped up Thanksgiving weekend.
It's too soon. That's too close to the movie.
So,
That's less than 30 days.
It don't matter.
but see to what Aaron just said, as excited as I am to see everything that's coming out, I don't want that because I want that excitement. I don't
I'm
need
the
to see
s-
anything
I'm the
else.
same with
Yeah,
you.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I'm the same with
Release
you.
it and put it after the movie if you want of Endgame. If you want, because I'm sure Spider-Man will release before Christmas on 4K and Blu-ray. If
Yeah.
you want, put something on that maybe put the preview on that. And so there's
Yeah.
ways that they can do this. They can still make their money and still get fans what they want. But for fans that don't want to see it, it's not like you're sitting there watching TV. You'd have to go here or there to watch it.
Well, true. They could also do something that I've seen happen with a couple of other productions that they've done. They did it for Mandalorian and Grogu before it came out, and I think they did it for Spider-Man too, where they did like a 5 minute video on Disney Plus, almost like a behind the scenes
Yeah,
preview of what's to
like
come.
Avengers. I forget what it's called,
Yeah,
disassembled or
and
something.
yeah, exactly. And they talking to some of the stars, or talking to the directors. You're seeing some behind the scenes shots that just to get you hyped up without they'll talk about things without really talking about. They'll pull a Dave Filoni. They'll talk about something without actually talking about it. So, and we all know,
But to Avengers, what is going to be interesting about Doomsday, and this ties in with something similar. I saw it today actually. Spider-Man has only been out for 2 weeks.
yes,
Has already beat Infinity War at the box office. One character movie is already taken over all of the Avenger movies by storm, and that's been amazing. And they said that Tom Holland, off just this one movie, has made over $100 million.
Almost 3 weeks. It's not two. Almost 3 weeks.
But still, the as fast as they're going through as fast as it's going through the box office is unheard of.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to go see it again.
I still
And
haven't
I'm
seen it. My daughter saw it. Kaylin went and saw it.
Did she?
I haven't seen it.
Let me know when.
seriously,
I'm serious. I haven't had a chance to go see it.
You know he hasn't had a
bro,
chance.
bro.
He's been busy working overtime, weddings,
Yeah. So
sickness.
yeah, there's been some of that too. So
And
oh
then of course, the question is, will Holland be in this one? I think he'll probably show up in Secret Wars, the one next year. I do think it'll be Toby or Andrew in this coming Doomsday.
well, if you look at and I saw this on one of my one of the channels I follow where they showed the Marvel logo with all the characters in it and everything. If you zoom into the upper corner of the M in Marvel,
Mhm.
it is well, it's Toby Maguire
Really?
in the
Okay.
Iron Spider suit,
Interesting.
which is very interesting. So there are clues everywhere. You just got to
Yeah.
look, and who knows when those clues will pop up in reality. So, all right. Well, we are running out of time. But sir, anything
There's
else
one thing
from?
you guys didn't talk about. I want to make sure you have your moment. And that's the new Star Wars with Ryan Gosling.
Oh
Eh,
yeah,
I
Star Wars
mean,
Starfighter.
I don't know how I feel about that. So you shouldn't have mentioned anything.
That
So
that is coming out next year, May 28th, I believe. It's coming
go
out.
go listen to Star Wars reactions for that
So,
nonsense. No, I'm just kidding.
well, we'll talk. We're going to talk about. I think on our next reactions, we're actually going to be talking about a lot of these Star Wars announcements that were made because that one was. They talked about that. They talked about the Ahsoka. There was an announcement about the Maul series, the Darth Maul season 2
Oh,
coming
is it
out.
going to have a season
It's
two?
going to have a
Oh,
season
it's got
two,
to.
and it's
Good.
coming out.
Yeah.
It's coming out in 2027. They announced
Mom.
that Maul season 2.
Okay. Good.
So
Good.
I expect that to be later in the year, though, probably fall.
I will
Of,
say that was
inc-
that is prob- probably the best thing that they came out with since Solo.
I will go. I mean, if you've listened to reactions, and Robbie, you know me well, Mark, you do, I am hardcore Rebels.
Yep.
I believe
Die
Star Wars
Hard.
Rebels.
Yep.
If you, I'll have to do a tour of my office, show you all my Rebel stuff, and you'll understand how diehard Rebels I am.
Yep.
But I will honestly say I think Maul Shadow Lord was the best animated show Disney has done when it comes to Star Wars.
Nice.
Wow.
Rebels, Clone Wars, Bad Batch. This is it. This was
That's a
such
lot.
a
That's
good.
saying a lot coming from Aaron.
Yeah.
So
Who
definitely worth it.
was that Filoni or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. I mean,
It's full. Matt
yeah,
Matt Mechnovitz,
yeah.
uh, was the head guy on it. Dave produced was the executive producer. Tina Portillo was involved. Everybody from Clone Wars, Rebels, Resistance, Bad Batch, everybody was involved. Keith Kellogg was there, and they're in charge of art and animation stuff. I mean, it's the crew, and you could tell they just get better and better with each show they do. So,
I got a quick question.
sure.
I just haven't been excited since I missed the actual episodes. Um, is there any excitement because I think people love Ryan Gosling. Is there any excitement for this new the Starfighter one?
Yes, but a lot of it is anticipation because we don't know exactly what we're getting yet.
Okay.
We know when it takes place. It takes place after episode 9, so it's first order stuff.
First one, nice.
But we really don't know what the story is going to be. We did get the character name finally for Ryan Gosling's character. Amy Adams has signed on to be in it as well. There's rumors about who she's going to be playing, which if she plays who the rumor is, that'll be huge. I mean, it's just a lot of there's so much speculation, not enough fact for people to be truly excited for it. I'm looking forward to it just because it's Star Wars in the theater again.
I know.
So,
any Star Wars in the theater, I'll be there. And
sure. Yeah.
I will say, if it comes straight, even Marvel,
to Star Wars fans, if you guys had a lot of excitement for it,
Marvel or whatever, if it comes on Disney Plus, even some of the Star Wars shows that come on Disney Plus, I have not seen.
I know.
Half of them, but if it's in the theater, I'll be there.
Oh yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Regardless,
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I just need more info.
Sure.
And right now they're being very
Star
tight-lipped with it. They're being
Star Warsy
to the extreme on it. Because it comes out May of next year. Comes out in May. So
we know nothing. Yeah.
We know nothing. I mean, I expect us to get
it. Aaron, I think you and I both can agree. Star Wars fans are the most critical fans out there. So Disney has to, I think, be tight-lipped until a couple months before.
Yeah.
Disney
is very Star Wars fans they're bad. I love them. I love them. And I've met some of my closest friends.
I'm related to one.
Yeah, you're related to one. Oh, God, you're right though. I love your brother, but he is very critical of it, and that's not a bad thing. So we got that.
We need to have him on and let him do his 3-minute rant.
I don't know.
I'd be curious about that. I'd like to ask him his opinion.
Oh, he has many.
I'm sure he does.
If it's not Empire,
interesting because he's the diehard, and I'm an outside observer. So it'd be very interesting to counter off of each other about how I look at things and feel versus.
He watches every episode, so I'll get a text.
I'm sure you will.
When are you gonna have me on so I can blah 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 blah? And if it's not Empire Strikes Back, it sucks. End of story.
Really?
Oh,
that's funny.
Even episode 3?
Huh? Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah.
He's an OT guy.
Yeah, episode 1, 2, and 3.
I don't think he has.
I mean, they're not the bottom of his list.
No.
Obviously, because Disney did that for him. But I think episode 3 probably would have been at
Episode 3 should be up there. That was a good one.
We need to have it. I mean, episode 2 is my favorite, and that was everyone hated.
I hated episode 2.
I know, that's what I'm saying. All Star Wars fans hate it, and I'm like,
except for like the last half hour.
And I would say for me, the reason why is because that's the first movie in theater that I remember.
Well, see, that's different, Robbie.
I remember. I know I've seen other ones in theater, but that I remember.
Episode 1 was the first one I saw in the theater that I remember. No,
Episode 2
scratch
was the
that. I'm
first one in
sorry.
theater I saw.
When they did the special re-release 3Ds in the mid 90s of the OGs, those were the first ones I saw in the theater. As far as the new one goes, episode 1.
The first one I saw in theaters, period, was episode 2.
Okay.
And I fell asleep because
Right.
I had just gotten off a 13-hour shift doing inventory. I fell asleep through the movie till Yoda ignited his lightsaber. And when Yoda ignited that lightsaber, I was wide awake on the edge of my seat going, what the heck did I miss?
I love it. I
So,
love it.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Love it.
yeah. So, yeah. So,
All right.
of course, let us know what y'all think, of course, of the D23 announcements. What's your favorite? Did we miss something that they announced that you liked? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Of course, you can hit us up on any of our social medias, which you can see right down in this corner right here. There you go, Robbie. Oh, the other side, Robbie. Other side. There you go, right there. We'll be on Facebook and Instagram and Threads and TikTok and YouTube at Mike. Oh, geez, at Mic'd Up Rose. Carabas. I almost said Star Wars reaction. Sorry, guys. Because we were talking Star Wars. That's why. Mic'd Up Bros at MICDUPBROS. You can email us at mic'dupbros at yahoo.com and let us know what you think of D23, of the announcements, what you like, what you don't like. If we missed something, let us know. Let us know about Doomsday if you're excited for that or anything else that was announced. We'd love to hear from you. So let us know. So, of course, that kind of filtered out, we talked about the movie and everything. And so let's go ahead and wrap things up, close things out here. And of course, there's only one way we can truly, truly close it out.
Talk to us, Daddy.
And that, of course, is with our dad joke of the week.
Daddy.
I heard that. I was ignoring it.
Oh.
It's a dad joke of the week. And I figured it's appropriate. We've been talking Disney. We've been talking Marvel and everything. I figured, let's find a Disney themed or Marvel themed or something D23 related, a dad joke of the week. And I narrowed it down to 2, and I can't break the tie between the 2. So we're going to do both. One is Marvel,
Okay.
one is Disney.
Okay.
Marvel first. Why is the Hulk the best form of advertising for the MCU?
Because he's incredible.
Because he's smash.
Because he's just a giant banner.
Nice.
I like
that was
one.
good. That was
That's
good.
good.
That
That's
was
good.
good. That was good.
All right. Now, of course, this one, of course, is Disney related. So here you go. You ready for this one? All right. Why do we always giggle when our Skipper canteen server walks away?
Got me.
Because we think the backside of waiter is still funny.
Mark's not going to get that one.
I knew you would. That's why I did it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
The joke from the Jungle Cruise, the backside of
The
water.
Jungle Cruise, yeah. Well, and there is a Skipper Cantina bar.
Yes.
At Magic Kingdom. So
yes.
Wow. So. Wow.
All right, I'll give you one more since Mark didn't get that one.
Okay.
All right. This one combines both of them, Disney and Marvel. Who is Clarabelle Cowell's favorite Marvel hero?
The Hulk.
Rocket.
Because he's a banner.
Nope. Moon Knight.
Nice.
I didn't get that one.
As a character, he got his own TV show.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Well,
if
that's
you say
enough.
so.
Well, that's enough for tonight. That's enough for tonight, gentlemen. It has been a blast Gentlemen,
Always
as
a marvelous
always,
As always.
thank you everybody for joining us this week. We appreciate you coming in and having fun with us each and every week. It is always a blast. We love you. We appreciate you, praying for you, wishing you all the best. Take care of yourselves. I know if you're like in our neck of the woods, it's ultra hot, so stay cool and
Stay
hydrated.
frosty.
Yeah.
Stay frosty. There's a good one. If you're not around our neck of the woods, you're somewhere else and it's cold, stay warm, or just send us your cold and we'll send you the warmth. Either way, stay safe. So until next time, have a great week.
Peace.
Thank you for listening. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a review wherever you are listening. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Mic'd Up Bros unless otherwise indicated. Mic'd Up Bros is for entertainment purposes only.